Okay.
You're back, Jean?
I'm back on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I'm back. I'm back on my phone. No, I'm back on the internet. But I have my phone set up when I kick out again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because we could hear you, but your face was frozen. So
How about now?
now, perfect.
Okay.
All good.
If I go out and can't come right back in, I'm going to join on the phone.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And here's Carol Triano.
Hi, Kara.
Hello,
So nice to see you.
good to see you. I'm going to mute myself.
I'm going to do the same. Oh, no, I'm going to help you greet people. How's that
Yeah,
sound, Laura?
that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Carol. I'm from AP 20.
Okay, and I think I'm AP 2016, but I'm not sure.
That's all right.
I lose track of the numbers.
I know. I do too. I do too. I got an easy number to remember. Otherwise, I'd probably forget.
Could be 26. Yeah, that sounds right.
2016.
So
Yeah.
glad you could be here with us.
I'm glad too. And I was hoping some, new faces would emerge.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are you gathering us?
Yes.
You are.
Yep. Where do you live, Kara?
I live in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. I'm in Connecticut, right near the Wisdom House.
Oh, okay.
I'm in South Carolina.
Must be hot down there, huh, Jean?
It's very hot. I think that's partly why we're having the internet issues today. Seems like every week we have some reason, but the temperature feels like 115 today.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
Jean, I would say the same in New Jersey. It's 83, but it's over 100 what we feel with the humidity.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just been awful. Every day is a sauna. Every day it rains and it just never clears.
So I have two dogs here, so I'm going to mute myself so they don't interfere.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, Carol, I do want to tell you that I used to be very afraid that people would hear my dog, and somebody told me that Zoom filters out most dog sounds.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
didn't know that.
I know.
That's gotta be
Because
new.
I had all these meetings on Zoom for church, and the dog would always come and bark at the dogs next door. And I would always mute myself immediately, or and I'd apologize. And then somebody told me that, and it's true. Yeah.
Okay.
That's got to be new because I remember being on some Zoom meetings where dogs were barking like crazy, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Yeah. Here's Sharon.
Hi.
Hi,
Sharon.
Sharon. Good to
Yes.
see you.
See some familiar faces.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, same here.
We're just getting to know Carol from New Jersey, who's not a familiar face, but now she is.
Hey,
Hi.
Okay.
where in New Jersey, Carol?
Bridgewater?
Bridgewater.
Central Jersey?
Okay, we're transplants from near Hackensack.
Oh, I grew up in Bergen
Bergen.
County. I grew up
Yeah.
in Bergen County, yeah. And where are you living now, Sharon?
Along the Hudson.
Oh, whereabouts?
Right, on Red Hook near Rhinebeck.
Oh, nice. Really
Yeah,
nice.
it's beautiful here.
I love it up there. My son lives up there. I love going up to visit.
Yeah. My kids said they feel like they're on fresh air crack when they're up here.
Yeah, yeah, it's so true. And it's just the mountains and the pine trees and the river. It's just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
My son bought a house in Saugerties.
Oh,
Ah,
that's not far
Yeah,
from where we are.
we just spent a couple weekends ago up in Woodstock. It was great. We had a great time. Beautiful, beautiful people and restaurants and everything.
Wonderful,
It is lovely there.
just wonderful.
Here's Bernice. People are coming in. And what I love about the guild is that people from many years ago just pop in, you know, there's just that great connection. Hi, Bernice. I hope Linnell pops in pretty soon because she's doing the PowerPoint. Jean Blackie is having a lot of technical problems, so she's been fading in and out. So we'll see what happens with her.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
How are
Good to
you?
see you.
Good to be seen. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura, for doing this. I'm anxious to see what your creative brain came up with.
Wait till the end, and then you can tell me if you.
Okay,
Any...
it's going to be wonderful.
Oh. Oh, there's Linnell. That makes me feel really happy to see your face.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Carol.
Linnell.
Jean's been having some technical problems, Linnell. She's
Oh,
losing internet, so she was around, came back, and was around again, and we lost her. So,
How's your garden, Laura?
well, it's good. It's full of weeds, and it's too hot to weed, and
I
it's
know.
driving me crazy. I mean, I go out to water, I'm just covered in sweat.
I know. And I usually go out in the morning, but it's been so hot even in the morning.
Yeah, there's just no good time. You know, it's still 75 at nighttime too.
Yeah.
And very buggy. Very buggy. I keep getting bit. So it's not ideal weather for being outside and being in the garden. I feel a little claustrophobic because I'm inside too much.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So I want some respite from it.
And there's my friend Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. I don't think I know Carolyn, but welcome, Carolyn. I love that people are just popping in from from years ago.
Okay. Laura, do you want me to put the first slide on just as people arrive?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Welcome, Sam.
Hello.
I
Your
always,
last name, Sam.
hi.
Is that
Sam, what's your last name?
my last name? I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Yes, your last name.
Macintosh.
Ah,
Oh.
you are the Sam I was thinking of. This is Bernice.
Oh, hello.
Wonderful. I'm so glad. And is that Carolyn? The Carolyn I'm. Yay. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see all of you.
How's Pennsylvania, Carolyn?
Hi, Denise.
How are you,
I'm-
dear?
I don't think I'm getting everybody's picture.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe we should just go back to the group, just so we can see people that as they're coming in. Yeah, that's better. Look at Dorothy and Diane hanging out together tonight.
Oh, and Lee Jocelyn. Hey, Lee.
Hi, Denise.
Hey,
Bernice, hi.
hi.
I have to set this up so I can see everybody.
Hi, Brian.
Hello, everybody. Great
Hi,
to see you
Brian.
all.
hi, Brian.
Hi.
You.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
this is so
Carolyn.
exciting.
How
It
wonderful.
is. It is.
Oh, how wonderful to see everyone. And Lee and Jean.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my goodness,
Brian.
Linnell.
Yeah, and Carolyn's
Carol.
here,
Brian.
Brian.
Oh my gosh. That's wonderful.
Hey,
Lord.
Jocelyn, this is Carol Triano.
Yeah,
Do you remember me?
of course.
No, Brian, I'm speaking to Lee. Lee Jocelyn,
Carol?
yes.
You have to help me. I'm 88 now.
Well, I'm 82. And we met at the Guild, and you lived in South Jersey, and you moved to Seabrook. And we spent time at a Quaker meeting, and we got together.
Yes.
And
Where were you living?
at the time, I was living in Little Egg Harbor.
Okay, I do remember. Yes,
And you moved from where you were because of the flood to Seabrook.
you have a very good memory.
And so where are you now?
I'm still at Seabrook.
Oh, then
12 years later.
okay, it is 12 and we're gonna get together. Is that all right?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay,
My car's too old.
well, mine isn't. So anyhow, it's wonderful to see you. I think of you on and off. Yeah. Brian, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run over you, but Lee, I haven't seen in 12 years.
Great.
Whatever. Yeah.
Wow.
Hi,
Carolyn.
Tom.
Tom Hearn, Carolyn.
Hello.
Oh,
Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
It's like a great big reunion. I'm
that-
so happy.
Is that Sam McIntosh also?
Yes,
It is.
Oh, great to meet
it
you.
is.
Great to meet you, Sam.
Ah, I remember contact with you
Yeah.
years ago, but
Yes.
only electronic.
Exactly. We never had a chance.
Yeah.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Carolyn, hello.
Hi, Bernice. How are you all? Wow. Brian.
Carolyn,
Quite an
lovely
array. This
to
is
see
an
you.
array.
Good to see-
Carolyn.
Something in just the way you say their name, each other's names. Brian.
Yeah.
Carol.
Yeah.
Like we've been through a
We've
lot.
been through a lot. We've had fun. Yeah.
That's
Had
so
fun.
true.
We've had
Is
fun.
that Carolyn Nicosia?
And
Yes,
Carolyn
it
Nicosia.
is.
Oh my goodness, Carolyn, it's been
This
so
picture.
long.
Yeah, this is Carolyn Luce. Carolyn Nicosia.
No, there's another
She's
Carolyn here.
there, Carolyn Luce.
Hi.
Carolyn Nicosia is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lee. Wow.
Hi, Carolyn Luce.
Hi.
I saw Carolyn, we exchanged plants years ago and they're all still living, I think.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, well, we're a few minutes after 5. I did want to remind people to get a candle If you have one, if you remember to bring one, that's great. If you want to go grab one, take a minute and do that. And we'll get started in a minute. I'm sure that people are going to pop in as we progress here. So take a minute to do that. And I'm Laura McAvoy. I'm from AP20. And I've been involved with the board and on the envisioning committee for a while. So I've been asked to do this presentation that I hope goes over well. Linnell has been kind enough to do all the technical things for me. Thank God, because that stuff really stresses me out. And I want to just welcome everybody here. Some of you I've met in person, some of you I haven't, but I always look forward to meeting any Guild people because we know Guild people have special qualities to them that we all just treasure. So for those of you that may not be so close to the business at hand about what's going on, we've spent this last year as a Jubilee year. We've really decreased our programming a lot. It's been a time to just renew, reflect, gather new ideas. And while that team will still go on working, the actual year has just ended. And that's why we're coming together, to just acknowledge the passage of that year. So what I like to do is just start with some deep breaths and just honoring this whole Jubilee year as one big deep Guild breath, because that's what it's been for us. And so I'm going to ask you to just breathe in and out through your nose. And you can do this to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4 out. And we'll do it 3 times and just counting to yourself to just make sure you're taking those deep belly breaths. And we'll just take a couple of minutes of silence to just bring ourselves present here tonight. Okay. So I want to give you an overview of what this next hour is going to look like. As we're all really aware of the dark times in our country and in this world. And so the images that came to mind in terms of a theme for me were images of being bearers of light in this world and being gentle warriors. And I was thinking back because the Guild is almost 50 years old. And I was wondering, well, what was going on 50 years ago when the founders found this Guild? And of course, it was after the assassination of Martin Luther King. So there was still a lot of heavy grief in our country. The Vietnam War had just ended. And it was the aftermath of Watergate. And I was thinking, boy, we thought Nixon was bad, huh? You know, look at what we have now. The ERA,
funny.
the ERA went up to be ratified to the states, but never did. So it was a time of real turbulence politically, fighting for rights, and, you know, not that different from what we have going on. So that the Guild was founded in dark days. And yet the founders wanted to create a space for support, for spiritual growth, and encourage light in the darkness. So the format I'm going to use tonight is really just tapping on the wisdom of our founders, going back to basic guild principles upon which this guild was built. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be showing different images. I'll show you an image. I'm going to read a quote from one of the founders. I'll show you another image, and then we're going to process the images and the quotes via some different things, some rituals, some prayer. And at some points, I'm going to ask you to respond to questions in the chat. Because there's so many people, it's a little hard to have, crosstalk. At the end, I will open it up for people to give comments. So that's how it's going to roll out tonight. And once again, welcome and thank you for being here. So, Linnell, if you could bring up the first image. Okay, you know what? On my screen, I have a line across the image. Do other people have that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
that's weird.
that's weird. That didn't happen in our practice session.
Okay, let me, that's too bad. Let me close this out. I'll
Okay.
try a different one.
Get you bones. It's all right, no. Here. Yeah, lots of bones. Come on, Lily. Misty. Come on. Lily. Lots of bones. Come on.
You know, doesn't this always happen?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, let's try this one.
Okay.
What about now?
Still showing up.
I see
Okay.
nothing. I don't know
Still
why there would be a line. That's so odd. Let me.
Somebody wants to tell you.
It might be, Linnell, you just need to move the zoom control out of the way of the image. Does it present you with a zoom control? When you see
Yeah.
the screen? You might just need to move that to the side.
Oh, was that what the line was?
That might be what the line is.
Oh. What about now?
That looks good to me.
Yep. Whoops.
Yeah, it's back now.
Is it thick? Like you can't.
Yeah, it's a thick line.
Yeah,
I
whatever
mean,
you're
you can
moving.
see part of the image.
Yeah, whatever
Most
you're
of
moving
it.
there, moved it down.
This is the control, so.
Yeah, if
How
you
about
move
that?
if you move that any place down,
There you
yeah,
go.
or
It's
to
not
the
too
side,
bad.
even if you can lower it further, that'd be great.
That's as, let me see if I can just minimize it. That's so odd. Pause.
hide floating meeting controls. How's that?
That sounds like it would be what we want to do.
Do you still see
There we
it?
go. That's gone. Thank you.
Disappeared.
Yep.
Now it's gone.
Okay. So I'm going to read this quote from John Youngblood. Nobody knows how the kindling flame of life leaps from one life to another. You listen to 100 persons unmoved. You hear a few quiet words from the person with the kindling torch, and you discover what life means to you forevermore. Then you become forthwith another person carrying your own torch. Fire is less taught than caught from one heart to another. And if you pull up the next image, Linnell. Okay, and bring us back to the group now.
That. Okay, here we go.
Okay, good. So I was wanting you all to think about what is the situation or the person that ignited you? Was it a wounding, a struggle, a lostness? What pointed you toward the guild as a seeker and made you become part of this guild family? How did you get here? So I'd like you to just put that in the chat, and then Diane's going to read some of your responses. How did you get to the guild? Who ignited your fire to get you here?
I was captivated from my very first meeting with Renata to Joe Maloney, and Joanna Herkmans. Longing for more. Difficult church situation. Gwen White.
Okay. Anyone else want to put anything else in the chat? Just reflecting on who lit your torch to come to this guild, or what did?
The website, The Empty Bell, then a conversation with Renata.
Okay.
Betsy Rodman. Yes, I'd say, believe it or not, my mother.
Good.
Had a longing that was not fulfilled. Was introduced to the guild by Holly Moore and Steve Allen. Needing to go deeper, Betsy and Larry Rodman. I found a book on a library shelf and didn't go home until I finished it. Teilhard's Divine Milieu.
Anyone else? Okay. All right. So what I would like you to do right now is put your hands together in prayer and give thanks and bow to the person or the situation that brought you to the guild. Thank that person or that situation or that longing for being the kindling torch that ignited you to be part of this guild. And now I'm going to ask you all to light your candles. Okay, but now we'll bring up the next image. Okay, we are getting the line again, but it's not interfering in terms of I can still read this. And you can see most of the image. The line's now on the bottom of the graphic. So if you want to work on that, and I'll just continue to go along. So this is from Nowen from his book, The Wounded Healer. And he says, we are called to recognize the sufferings of our time in our own hearts and to make that the starting point of our service. Our service will not be perceived as authentic unless it comes from the heart wounded by the suffering about which we speak. People who do not deny the darkness point each other to flashes of light here and there and remind each other that they reveal the hidden but real presence of God. And we'll bring up the next image. Okay, it looks like the line went away. Okay, we'll go back to the group. Nope, we're going to go back to the group. Okay, good. Okay, so one of my favorite spiritual leaders is Pema Chodron. And she talks a lot about placing the suffering of this world in the cradle of loving kindness. And really just kind of sitting with the darkness. And I want you to just take a minute and look at your candle and look at it flicker, how it dims and then gets bright again. But it's not going out. It's still there. So I like us now to practice this Tonglen practice. And I want you to bring an image into your mind. So it could be one of the images we just saw of the suffering in the world. Maybe it's a personal suffering that you want to bring in. I'm going to ask you to bring that image of suffering into your mind and just breathe it in. Breathe it in, lean into it, and feel it. And then I'm going to ask you to breathe it out. And on the out breath, I'm going to ask you to just breathe out compassion, breathe out relief, release it. And let's do that a couple of more times. So you might want to hold on to the same image. Maybe there's another image that you want to hold into. So on that in breath, breathing that suffering in, feeling it, holding it, giving it space. And on the out breath, breathing out relief, compassion. And one more time, bringing the image to mind, feeling it and sensing it, and exhaling relief, compassion, healing. I want to share with you this loving kindness prayer. May my friends be free from suffering. May my family be free from suffering. May my enemies be free from suffering. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. A quote I came across that I really liked was from Joanna Macy, and I just learned that she is in her end days now. She is in hospice. What a beautiful gift to the world. And the quote that I really loved was, "It's okay for the heart to be broken over the world. What else is the heart for?" So now I want you to just make a heart with your hands. I want you to bring it over your heart, bringing in the suffering of this world. And I want you to put it back out there. Releasing compassion, releasing healing to everyone. We'll just bring it around the group. Okay. And we'll move on to the next. We'll bring up the image. The next image is about light. Our light, divine light, seeing the light in others, the light in the universe as it shines through these trees. We have the black mark up. The black mark just went away. I'm going to ask you to bring up the quote now. We either add to the darkness of indifference and out evil, or we light a candle to see by it. We draw people to the divine by showing them a light that is so lovely that they want with all their hearts to know the source of it. Well, oh, that's such a beautiful image. We'll go back to the group now, Lena. So I want you to take a minute and think about the light of another guild person that made you feel connected to divine presence or longing for the beloved. During your time in the guild, was there an experience? Did someone say something or do something that really sparked your light, your divine light? And I'm going to ask you to put that in the chat. Yeah.
Amy Hyatt. Healthy boundaries. Our experience with Alice Hoteling, AP 12, was transcendent, especially with her labyrinth experience and Yoga's processing of the event with us all. Joan Dieters listened. Nan Merrill was someone that saw me and affirmed me. Jim Wall.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to put anything in the chat?
Bernice Murray Daly and listened. She heard me. Brooke Smith. Bernice drawing me into the divine milieu. Mary Riley.
All right, I'm going to ask you to just lift up your candle now. And just lifting it in honor of your own light, of divine light, and of others' light, those people that ignited you, those people that inspired you, that pointed you in the direction of the guild or opened up a new area of interest or knowledge. Just lifting it and bringing it in a circle. If we were in a circle, we could pass the light, but we're on Zoom, so we're just here doing this, just as an offering of light, the light that we all need. Okay. We're going to move on to the next image from Nan Merrill, radiating our light. And the quote before that, if we could back up one. You will radiate the light of truth to all the earth. You will celebrate the beloved for all generations to come. The people will praise love's way forever and ever. We will recognize oneness with our divine spark, dwelling within our hearts, fanning it to illuminate the way. Inner peace will abide in every tranquil soul, blessing the universe that lovingly cares for us. We're going to go, yeah, that's good. Okay. So we'll go back to the group now, Leno. So after having this Jubilee year, we are in essence passing this torch. Now, interestingly enough, in the guild, sometimes torch doesn't always pass forward to new people. Sometimes it passes backwards. People that have not been connected with the guild for many years all of a sudden reemerge, as they did tonight, which is wonderful. It teaches me that there is some mystical draw here, that there's a dynamic that calls people back even after many years and binds us together. I was thinking about the guild, and when someone says, that person's a guild person, and that means something, that there's a guild identity. When we know someone is a guild person, we know some things about that person. We know that person's a seeker. We know that person's a listener. We know that person's pretty loving and accepting. So I think that identity is something that we all understand. And there's an instant connection we have by way of going through this AP process. I love when we pass the torch backwards, when people that have been in the guild all of a sudden want to give back to the guild. But I also want us to pass this torch forward to younger people, to new generations of people, to people of different races and ethnicities. So welcoming new leaders, new members, new apprentices, new participants into the sacred field. As Nan Merrill says, when we understand the oneness with the Creator and with each other, the soul rests in peace. And I believe as guild people, we're called to radiate that light of truth that she talks about. So what I'd like you to do right now is just lift your candle once again. And just let's send this peace sign out to each other and out to the world. With the candle in one hand, the divine spark, and the peace sign in the other hand, but to share it among each other tonight. And hope that it ripples out into this world so in need of this peace. I'm going to end with one more quote here, and I'm going to ask Linnell to bring up the image. And now we'll bring up the quote. From John Youngblood, passing the torch of the gentle warrior. Spiritual guidance is the gentle art, a gentling art administered only by one who has been profoundly gentled and who has been visited by intimations that one has been profoundly loved by God. We'll go back to the group. I love the idea of spiritual guidance as a gentling art. I guess when I think of how harsh the world is, how harsh this shadow is that's emerging and seeming to take over, the idea of being gentle warriors and bearers of light in this world seem to really resonate with me. Being people of light, being people of kindness and of truth, even when it feels like we're just the mere spark. I'm going to ask you to just fix your gaze on your candle and know that you are light. And just bow to this light inside of you, this divine spark in all of us. And honor the gentleness that you have been given and that you have given to others. And I'm going to just end now with asking for a divine blessing from this amazing universe of ours to help us pass the torch of this gentle warrior and practice the art of bearing the light, gentling others in this world. As our own Jubilee year ends, we have work to do, and I hope some of this inspired you to do that work in your own way, whether it's through the guild or in life. And I've shared a lot of quotes and a lot of images. And now I just want to open it up for comments. Is there anything that resonated with you that you would like to share with this group? And if you want to raise your hand, you could either do it in real way, or you can use your icon, and Diane will call on anybody that wants to make a comment right now.
Mhm.
Sam,
I am being called away. I need to leave. Best wishes for the next 50 years.
Okay.
Boom.
Thanks for joining us, Sam.
All right, I'll go.
Okay, Diane.
Diane calls herself.
I call Diane to the voice. I just want to say that I think it's so lovely to see people I haven't seen in a very long time. And, you know, I can remember all of your faces from when I first came to be with the Guild, and you're all a treasure. So I couldn't put any one name in there in that list. It's all of you and the Guild at large. And Laura, this was just a beautiful recognition of this past deep breath that we've all taken together. And whether you were part of the re-envisioning team or not, you were breathing with us, whether you knew it or not. So we know that you were all there and you're all with us and you're part of the Guild forever because you've been through the apprenticeship program and part of the Graduate Guild. Dorothy and I are going to be reaching out to people, you know, as Graduate Guild coordinators. So prepare for a phone call. We love you. We love you. Oh, Lee, go ahead.
I just got a phone call from my favorite person, my son, and I'm going to take it. But he's part of the exchange of light in my life in these days. It's quite wonderful. I came because I was hoping to see old faces, and I have. It's lovely. I was hoping to meet more new people than I did tonight, but I just want to send my love and blessings to everyone as I take this phone call.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Lee. Anyone else want to make Denise? Denise, Donna, Diane, you want to call on people?
I want to acknowledge the trees behind Donna and the sun coming through and
Yeah.
and the plants behind Carolyn. And I'm just so aware of the earth, our mama, blessing this group and lighting and holding. So thank you for the images. Thank you, Laura, also for this lovely.
Sure.
Brian.
Just to add to what others have already said, it's really wonderful to see new and old faces together. And what a great testament to the group working with envisioning that and the Jubilee process that you've carried in kind of a hidden quiet through the year. You've carried our longings, and to bring us together tonight, I feel a great affirmation for that period of time. Something new is being born, and I'm really excited by what I can feel the inner workings. So it's inspiring, very inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Anyone else want to make a comment?
Donna.
Thank you. So, you know, you've talked a lot about sparks, but I think of the Guild as being the strong flame that carries us, and no fire is, no flame, no candle is put out by sharing that light with another candle. And I am so grateful that how wonderfully generously the Guild shares its light and its love. So, and thank you for today too.
Bernice.
I'm just very moved to be with you all, to really feel the presence and the love and the connection. It is so good to be together. It is so good to be together, and I am grateful. I'm grateful for the many years of my life that I have enjoyed being in the company of you all. Thank you.
And Tom, I saw your hand.
I just wanted to say perhaps the same thing in a different way. I've seen a number of very familiar faces that I haven't seen for a couple of years, and people I haven't seen ever, for the new and the old. And at the same time, I think there was a mention earlier of, you know, we know when someone has come through the Guild, some things about them, but I was struck by, I don't have to know anything about any face on this screen because they're all beaming. And it's very hard to find a group of people in this world at this time who are able to beam. So thank you. Wonderful to be here.
Carol, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. First of all, I think thank you is not even the right phrase for what the experience has been today. Because I've been in and out of guild experiences over the years since I started, and I'm still not sure when I started. But whenever I started, it's been an ongoing thread, a spiritual thread in my life. And I feel that connection with everyone here, regardless if I've met you before or I haven't. That doesn't even seem to be the point. It's just an ongoing thread, more than a thread, that's been woven over the years by some very wonderful, special, divine people. And I'm ever so grateful to be a part of it. So thank you, and thank you for today.
Thank you for coming.
Sharon.
Hi, I just want to thank the envisioning team for all your prayerful dedication and hard work this year. Just to keep our flame going. I really appreciate. And Laura for tonight, Laura and Linnell for bringing us together this evening. Thank you.
Ocean.
Carolyn.
Well, as you know, I'm one of the old timers, and the guild certainly is unique in my life. And if I haven't been seen lately, nevertheless, the guild is in my prayers every morning. You remember years ago, we said we would make Tuesday the day to pray for the guild, but I find that every day is the day to pray for the guild. And I thank those who keep on keeping on.
Now we know it's Tuesday. Okay, anyone else want to make a comment? Okay, I think Jean wanted to say some words about the board, some visionary words. Diane wanted to talk about AP. And Linnell, you want to say something about some of the community programming? Just if each person would just share a few words, just to let people know what's going on in the near future.
Well, let me go last, because I think the graduate retreat, you guys want to announce that going on, Dorothy and Diane.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You do.
Teaser. You'll hear more about this, but save the date, October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So Friday night, sorry, I've got, the cat is deciding to, I usually don't let him near flames, so you go over there. Sorry. October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And we are going to be exploring mysticism. So you'll hear more about it, but save the date, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and our presenter on Saturday will be the Reverend Matthew Wright, who is a Sufi mystic himself. So we're very excited, and Diane and I have spent the weekend plotting and planning, and there is more to do, and we're very excited. And we hope you'll all come and speak to your AP friends and tell them to come. And if you have a friend or a family member who might be interested to come along and sign up, we hope you'll invite them as well.
I just want to say he's not only a Sufi mystic, he's an
Episcopal priest. True, true.
And the cultivator, and an amazing, amazing person.
Yeah, he's brilliant and lovely.
Yes.
And the other thing to know, and Jean may be speaking of this, we will have our annual meeting on Friday night. So
Yeah.
attend, it'll be exciting.
Linnell, did you want to say anything?
Sure. One of the things that came out of the year was that we realized that there wasn't just an ongoing thirst and hunger for spiritual nourishment in this time, but for community. So what we have in the works, and this is still in the planning stage, but we hope to be offering it quite soon, are weekly sacred community meetings where we can all just come together, you know, either grief and gratitude meeting or a ritual meeting, or each one will be facilitated by someone different, and they'll be different. They'll have different themes, different subject matters. So it's just a way for us to just sort of sit in a circle as we would if we were all living in the same village, and just come together for various rituals and reasons. So look out for that.
Yeah. So now we have completed our year of Jubilee Rest, and really, I think, opened ourselves to, in so many ways, to the light of the Spirit. So thank you, Laura, for this beautiful metaphor that we have tonight. And we're going to begin again after this pause. We're excited that our graduate and community programming is gearing up for a fall relaunch. And the AP program is being redesigned for a new cohort. But, you know, we still want to continue, as Diane mentioned, reaching out to all our Guild graduates and including you all in the envisioning process, which is continuing for the future, because as the Guild, we want to stay strong as a open and affirming contemplative community, as we say, immersed in holistic learning, lifelong holistic learning, always providing empathetic and compassionate responses to the spiritual hungers of our time, which evolve. So thank you all, Guild friends, for all your listening and sharing and responding.
Thank you, Jean.
And Jean is the chairperson of the Guild board. She recently came on into that position, and she's awesome and incredible and has great organizational skills and is brave enough to do that. So we look forward to the next years with Jean and her leadership. So now we're just going to post a video, and then we'll just come back to the group and briefly say goodbye. And it's a music video. I hope you like it. So Linnell, if you would bring that up.
We'll give it a go.
Okay.
If you can't hear anything or whatever, let me know.
Okay.
The things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light, I am mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. Ooh. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
Goodbye, everyone. Sending you lots of love and light. Thank you for your presence tonight. It really mattered. It was wonderful to see your faces, and love you all.
Thank you, Laura. Thank
Good
you,
night.
Linnell. Thank you,
Good
Jean.
night.
Everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Love.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Take care.
October 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
October 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Good night.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.
Don't, if you'll end the meeting.
Sharon.
Good night, everyone.
Hey.